Alright everyone, welcome to the channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you two of the top Solana NFT marketplaces. Recently I've had a ton of DMs on both Twitter and Instagram asking to cover this, and I had one more DM today over on Twitter and I was like, you know what, I might as well finally make a video on where you can pick up some of the coolest NFT collections. I'm going to show you some of my favorite collections over on these two websites. So let's jump right into the video. Before I do show you which websites that I like to use, what projects that I'd like to use, I really just want to show you a very quick definition of what an NFT is for some of you that are very new. So an NFT is a non-fungible token. It basically contains digital data stored on a blockchain, and typically these are in the form of JPEGs, PNG files, or GIFs. Most of the time, I think well over 99% of NFTs, they're really just like single pictures that don't move, but you can get NFTs of videos, you can get NFTs of audio files, you can get NFTs that represent ownership of something in the real world. For example, I wouldn't be surprised in the future if they develop an NFT of your front door key so you can prove that you own that, etc. But you know, jumping back into the definition, you can see it's basically a form of digital data stored on a blockchain. For this blockchain, we're going to be using the Solana blockchain, and that is basically it. The ownership of an NFT is recorded on the blockchain and can be transferred by the owner to a new owner, allowing NFTs to be sold or traded. Now, where are these NFTs sold and traded? This is where we're going to jump into the two top marketplaces. Let's get into it. So, my favorite NFT marketplace and the number one NFT marketplace that I see most people talking about is Solanart. Not only does this have the best user interface, but it lists some of the most legitimate projects in the space. And the NFT marketplace that I'm going to be showing you after this is a very good marketplace. It has a lot of options, but a lot of those options can be scams, can be rug pulls. The second one that we're going to be talking about does not do as much due diligence when it comes to allowing projects to list as Solanart does, but still be very careful. Just because you're buying a project on Solanart does not mean that you're not going to get rug pulled. So do your own research, but let's jump into some of the projects that I like. So as you can see here, this is the website. Simply type in solanart.io. And they have a pretty cool user interface. You can click on their collections and you can see the top collections either trading as of recent, the oldest, volumes high to low. So if you come over to volumes and go high to low, you'll find a lot of the OG projects, the number one being the Degenerative Ape Academy. And this is one of my favorite NFT projects. I did used to hold one, I don't hold one anymore, but I will still show you this just because I do think this is a cool project. So as you can see here, the Degenerate Ape Academy. Now the first thing you'll notice is these numbers underneath the pictures, and for example this one here states 55, the first two state 55, and what this means is not $55, £55, 55 yen depending on where you are. This is a Solana NFT marketplace, so these are going to be measured in Solana. So what you're going to notice here is it says 55. So the price of Solana as of the time of recording this, obviously this is a very volatile crypto asset. I can guarantee that it's going to be a completely different price by the time you're watching this. But at the moment in time, let's just keep it easy and call it $55. So as you can see here, this is 55 Solana. So this would simply be 55 times 55, and you can see currently at this moment in time, in terms of US dollar valuations, the floor price for these NFTs is coming in at about $3,000. I'm going to be showing you another website later on how you can find some really rare NFTs, do analysis on these NFTs on these NFTs that you do find on Solanart and the next website that I'm going to be showing you. But this is a great website. You can also click on activity and you can check out what NFTs were sold, at what price they were sold, whether it was a regular sale, whether it was an offer or a global offer, and we're going to be going into those in just one moment. You can also see what address on the Solana blockchain the seller was selling it from, and also what seller, what address the buyer was buying it from. So you can see this came from this address, this was an NFT sold by this person here, and this was the person who bought it. And you can see timestamped 15 hours ago. If we do click on their address, we'd be able to go through their transactions and verify this, but I'm not going to go through, you know, someone else's wallet for this video. Let's click on global offers. Now, this is a super cool place where you can submit a global offer for every NFT. Now, it makes sense to talk about offers first. For example, if I wanted to make an offer for a zombie ape, so what we're going to do is we're going to look at the attributes here, we're going to scroll down, and we're going to go over to skin/fur, and I'm going to find the zombie trait, because I think these zombies are very cool. And as you can see here, we have a zombie, so I'm going to click on that and we're going to look at the zombies on here. Now, this is a very cool NFT. I like this one. So for example, if your Solana wallet was connected, and by the way, I have made a full video on how to connect a Web3 wallet to these marketplaces, so I'm going to leave the link to that in the bio, in the description rather. The wallet that I recommend is something called a Phantom Web3 wallet for Solana. And like I said, you don't need to know how to use it, you don't need to know how to download it. I will show you how to find it, how to create an address on there, how to safely secure your address, and also how to do other miscellaneous things like staking. So everything you need to know about, first of all, setting up your wallet is going to be in that video. But let's jump right back into the marketplace video. So if your wallet was connected, you'd be able to click on this and click make offer, and you'd be able to make this NFT a very specific offer. So let's say I wanted to offer 500 Solana for this particular ape. You would simply type in the number 500 and click make offer. You'd then confirm it once your wallet is all done. But what if you want to buy something from the floor? What if you didn't have, you know, enough funds, or you simply didn't want to buy a zombie and you would happily take any ape of your choosing? Well, what you can actually do is you can click on global offers, and if you want, you can buy a specific attribute. If you click on this global offer, you know, you can scroll through these attributes through anything you want and specify which one you want. But if you want to keep it on all attributes, for example, you know, you type in the Solana price here. Let's say, you know, the floor was around about was 55 Solana. What we can see here is other people have offers for all attributes as well, and this person's currently offering 46 Solana. So we want to make sure that our order's filled before them, so you can click simply type in 47 Solana and then click this button once your wallet's connected. I'm not going to connect my wallet for the purpose of this video. I also don't want to be making any offers for any NFTs at this moment in time, so I'll show you one more NFT project on here and then we'll hop over to the second marketplace. Now, if we type in degenerate, and you'll find here degenerate trash pandas. Now, if you do join the Cowboy Discord, my degen trash pandas are actually my profile pic right now. So this is another project that I do love. Just letting you know, all the projects that I'm going to be talking about today, I either do own or I have owned at one point in time. So I am kind of slightly biased to these. I am just letting you know that as well though, so you can make your own research, you can do your own due diligence. I just do like the artwork on these. I think these are really cool. So the same as before, you can make global offers for these, you can make regular offers. You can see people have made a global offer for 5.27, which is why you're seeing this show up everywhere. If you see an offer for higher than 5.27 on a specific panda, it simply means that someone has offered slightly higher for that panda in question than the regular offers. Now, as you can see, let's click on this one. This one's pretty cool. As always, you can see these are the traits. These are the floor prices for these traits. So if you look here, you can see body fairy wings, and you'll notice up here it says the number 8. That simply means the cheapest you can pick up an NFT trash panda with the fairy wings is 8 Solana, and as you can see, this is priced at 8 Solana. This is the cheapest fairy wing panda that there is going around. But you can also see the background is green, and the floor price for the green background is sitting at around 6 Solana. Once again, you could click buy, you could click make offer, you can do whatever you want on these. That is basically the marketplace. There are also these symbols next to some of the NFTs names. And if we go back to Degenerate Ape Academy, this is something that I don't pay attention to whatsoever, because I really don't think it's necessary or needed whatsoever. I feel like if you're going to buy an NFT, you're probably buying it for the artwork rather than how rare it is. But if this is something that you're interested in, you can see you have something called a how rare is rank and a moon rank. Now, I'm only going to explain the how rare is rank because the moon rank is pretty broken in my opinion. For example, you can see some pretty lame NFTs that score high on the moon rank, and you can also see some ones that are, you know, really cool, but for some reason the moon rank just doesn't do them justice. So I'm going to be talking about the how rare is rank. This is a website called How Rare Is, and you can type in your NFT and you can see, you know, how rare is that NFT. It simply does the maths. It calculates the probability of all of the attributes that your ape has, and it amalgamates them against the rest of them. So you can see there's a 22% of the NFTs in this collection have a blue background. Only 4% of them have a denim jacket, and only 4% have this ape juice. So as you can see, this is why it scores, you know, relatively high on the how rare is rank. But you know, you come down to something like this and you can see these are slightly more, you know, they're less rare than the others, which is why it's deemed a lower rank on the how rare is rank. So that is the Solana art marketplace. Let's jump right into the next one. So this is MagicEden, and like I said, you definitely want to make sure you're doing your own research when you are buying NFTs from there. No hate to MagicEden, I do think they are a good marketplace, but they have listed a bunch of very questionable NFT collections. For example, the ones we looked at before, the Degen Ape Academy, they've removed it now, or at least you can find it if you do hold one of the NFTs in your wallet. I don't think you can search for it, but back in the day, they used to have these flipped collections, which they don't have anymore, which is good. But these flipped collections were basically, you know, someone took a screenshot of these Degen Ape NFTs, they went into PowerPoint and they rotated the image, or rather they flipped the image 180 degrees. So it was the exact same image, but instead of the apes facing the right, they were facing the left. And MagicEden thought it'd be a good idea to list, you know, all of these rug pulls, all these Ponzi schemes, all these, you know, screenshots of other projects onto their marketplace. So MagicEden definitely posts some very questionable things. Be very careful when buying something on MagicEden. Be very careful when you're buying NFTs in general. But as you can see, this is the MagicEden marketplace. There is a ton of stuff for you to go through, and I don't want to make this a half-an-hour video. I feel like, you know, we covered pretty much everything over on Solana art. I'm going to show you, you know, if you come over to collections here, you can click on popular collections. You can see what is popular in the last 7 days, what's popular in the last 24 hours. This is like really if you're looking to make a quick hype flip. You can see in the past 24 hours, OK Bears have been doing really well. This is something I don't hold because I'm not really a big fan of the artwork, and I really only buy NFTs that I'd be willing to hold forever if they went to zero, because I like the artwork. Now, you can also click on new collections. You'd be able to find any of the new collections, and this gets updated very frequently. And this is one of the things that I was talking about that you do need to be somewhat careful of when you are looking on MagicEden. They have a lot of these derivative products. You can see there's two here. It says derivative. What this basically means is they've either taken, you know, metadata from a different blockchain. For example, like the Bored Ape Yacht Club, someone could simply, because that's an Ethereum blockchain, someone could simply copy all the properties and the attributes over on Ethereum, and then they could make their own collection of it on Solanart, or on MagicEden rather. And as you can see, this says this is a derivative of Doodles. And if we go over to Doodles, you can see this is the, you know, original kind of artwork, and this is a derivative of it. By the way, while we're over here on my Twitter, if you do want to follow me on Twitter, it is here at 618_cowboy. I really share memes, time-sensitive information, news, mainly memes, NFTs, chart setups, all that good stuff. So, like I said, if you want to follow me at 618_cowboy, let's get back into the video. And I'm going to show you the final project, which I definitely do absolutely love this. Now, this is the Bounty Hunter Space Guild, and if you're looking at this, you might think this looks similar, and you'd be right. My profile picture on YouTube is actually my bounty hunter, and it's not for sale. I never plan on it being for sale. I really honestly wouldn't care if this project went to, you know, $10,000 or it went to 1 penny. I really don't think I'd want to sell my profile pic on YouTube. I feel like I've built up, at this time of recording this, I've got 5,000 subscribers on YouTube, and I feel like my bounty hunter profile pic is very cool, very unique, and I just love the look of it. I think it fits my channel perfectly. So I have no plans of selling this NFT. It isn't listed. This is a project that also includes staking with a token called Bounty. Now, let's say you want to find all of the items, so you don't care if they're listed or delisted. Let's click on all items, and you can go and see even the items that are delisted. You'll also notice that there's auctions, there's activity, and there's statistics. For example, auctions is where you've got a specific bounty hunter NFT or a specific NFT in one collection, and it's as it says, an auction, almost like an eBay auction where you list it for a certain price and people can bid up the price. And activity, the same as Solanart. This simply shows you the NFTs that have been sold, who they've been sold to, the amount they were sold to, the timestamp, what they were sold on. Obviously this is MagicEden, and the transaction ID, and obviously the picture and number of the bounty hunter in question. So once again, like I said, this is a cool website. I do like MagicEden as well. Also, like I said, if you do want to learn how to connect your wallet, you will need to get a Web3 wallet. I either recommend Solflare or Phantom. Those are the only two ones I've used myself, so I would not recommend anything else, as I have battle tested these and they are very, very good. I personally prefer the Phantom wallet. That is just really an aesthetics choice. They don't really do too much different. It is really kind of for aesthetics, but like I said, if you do want to learn how to create a Web3 wallet, how to make sure it's safe, and everything from putting Solana on that wallet to staking Solana to using that to buy NFTs, I have made a video that will be in the link down below. That is a very, very in-depth video and will cover absolutely everything you need. So that is my video. This is going through the top 2 NFT marketplaces. I hope this helps some of you who are new to NFTs, some of you who maybe just wanted a basic definition of what NFTs are, and then looking at the top 2 NFT marketplaces, looking at some of the features, and also looking at my favorite collections. Like I said, I do personally own the Degen Trash Pandas, and I do own the Bounty Hunter Space Guild. So I'm not trying to shill them on you. I'm not trying to say that you should go and buy them. You should always do your own research. In fact, I absolutely recommend the opposite of just buying it because I said I like them. If you also do like the artwork, I recommend you check out their Twitter. I recommend you check out their Discord, read their white paper or their light paper respectively, learn what they're about, learn what their project is about, learn what they're trying to do. Like I said, these NFTs, crypto is like the stock market on steroids. NFTs are like crypto on steroids. It is absolutely insane. The first NFT that I ever owned, just one quick story before we do wrap up this video, was something called a cyber frog, and this was an insane story, and they're now at 1.6 Sol. When I initially got into this project, I can't remember the price I picked them up on. I think I got one for 0.25 Sol, and I got another one for I want to say 0.5 Sol, but it may have been more. Like, I'm not 100% sure on that one. I'm definitely sure the other one, I think it was exactly 0.26. This is deviating from the point though. What happened to this project is it got rug pulled, and the price went from where I bought it, it went down like 99%. At one point in time, I believe these NFTs were worth either 0.01 or 0.02 Solana, which is either well, it was $1 to $2 at the time, but right now at this moment in time, it is literally only between 50 cents and $1. This project got rug pulled, and it went from, you know, where I bought it at 25 cents, I think $50 and sorry, I bought one at $25 and I think I bought the other at $50. It went from that to $2, and then after that they managed to reverse rug themselves, and now they're sitting at a very nice 1.6 Sol. So the NFT market is absolutely insane. Do your own research. This is literally like crypto on steroids. You can lose your money like that, and you can make money like that. So I hope you found some value in this video. As always, cowboy out. Peace.